Yesterday, September 4th, in the year of our Lord, 2020.
Breaking news. In my life, I have made mistakes, and I've owned up to them when I have made mistakes. I've said I'm wrong, okay?
Today, September 5th, in the year of our Lord, 2020. Somewhere on Long Island.
It usually only happens once per decade. But I was wrong. I was completely wrong.
This is madness. I got the Vanquish yesterday, but this is not a Vanquish video. Oh, it may be. I'm so ADHD, it may be.
Yeah, it is.
But the plan, as of this moment in time, right now, is to test the Garrett Ace Apex at the beach. I want to know how deep the signals can go at the beach, and I'm also going to build a test garden.
Maybe test gardens will grow metal detectors. Yeah.
And I want to be able to really get a good read on the capabilities of the detector, even if the situation is simulated. To be honest, the test garden might be coming in the next video because, I want to be able to compare the detectors in the test garden. I've got something like 15, 16 detectors right now, and I might not test them all at once, but that's the purpose of that. We want to get real data on all of the detectors, so that's coming in the future. But today we're going to Long Beach, and yeah, let's do some beach detecting. There's no, telling.
There's no crying in baseball or metal detecting.
There's no story that can be told like going to a actual place and seeing how it behaves. Now, there's also a bigger plot line. If you've been following my videos for a while, my goal, or one of my goals for this year, is to get to 100 rings. I am stuck on 74 rings for the year. So we have the beach season ending really soon. I really could use a ring today. So that would be a nice bonus if we could get that. So let's see what the Apex can do.
When you get a new detector, is the first thing that you do to reach for the book? Or are you so excited like a puppy, like a freaking puppy, that you reach for the detector and you go detecting? Well, I went puppy yesterday.
Good morning, Vanquish. You're gonna have to wait.
Oh yeah, I didn't get one new detector. Thanks to you guys, because of the channel revenue and, the other perks, picking up coins, metal detecting. I got 2 new detectors that I'm trying to review that I'm super excited about.
All right, I want to be fair. It's medium to high tide right now, so we'll keep that in mind with this review. We're going maximum sensitivity.
Why? Why maximum sensitivity?
And I learned from the last video, and the comments, let's turn down the volume a little bit.
Yeah, lots of comments in the last video that people couldn't stand the sounds and they preferred the calming, soothing tone of my voice. Thank you.
Multi-frequency. All right, let's go.
And there was my
Take two of a video.
And that was my big mistake, the MF, which is an acronym for something we're not going to mention here. But, yeah, there is MF and there is MS. Multi-salt. That's what I should have done. That was the mistake that I made yesterday, and it screwed the entire video up.
All right, we are right in the wet. And and I am noticing little chatter, which is nice. The multi-frequency, it seems to be working very well.
Nom, 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 nom. Those words taste delicious. Nom, 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 nom.
Cookies are more.
You heard it.
You hear a blip every now and then. You go over it. It happens with all detectors. So let's keep searching.
So, understandably, if you are searching in the wrong mode in the most challenging setting, which is the beach, you're not going to get the results that you want. So I'm going to do some editing just to save us all time. But this is what I went through yesterday.
I forgot to mention I have this in jewelry mode. So the modes that you have to choose from: 0, coins, US coins, jewelry, relics, custom. So I'm going to put it in jewelry mode. That seems to be the closest that is a fit for the beach. I've been swinging for about 5 minutes and not even a signal.
That's partially because you screwed up on something. Not you, me.
Wait a second, you know what I didn't do? This is my fault, my stupidity. Ground balance. Stupid.
Sadly, I wasn't done being stupid that day.
Alright, first signal. 75.80, so maybe a penny, maybe a dime. I think I see it. Yeah, it is a Zinken, so we're on the board. That was right on the surface.
What you need to know is it's fine in the dry with the MF mode. MS would work even better. MF mode works perfectly in the dry.
Alright, I found an area of the beach that I'm really confused as to dig or not. Listen. So here, some of it is notched out. Let's move it to 0. See that? See all the numbers? That's what confuses me about this thing.
Long story short, if you search in the wrong mode, that's going to happen.
Alright, now the signal has gone away after I dug.
And then I started to go full monkey. You see, Merrill, it's just that you gotta practice with the Garrett detectors. You're a Minelab guy. No, it's not that at all. In fact, 1 and 2. This is my 3rd Garrett detector. It is not that at all. I've had years' experience. In fact, I've had Garrett's before I had Minelabs. It's okay, Gab. You could, like, smack me upside the head. Gently, though, please. Oh!
I decided to leave that signal because the iron audio was also going crazy on that.
And then that feeling started in my head where I knew I was wasting my time with this detector on the beach. I have goals, people!
Let's put it back into treasure mode. Jewelry mode, I mean.
Granted, the first part of this video I did not ground balance. Or use the right mode. Granted that, but I'm going to give you crystal clear evidence very soon that this is not a beach detector. And it is no better than these guys. It is the same thing. I see the same thing. If you own the AT Pro, you should know what to expect. If you own an Ace, you should know what to expect with the Apex. It's no different. I will show you. Incorrect.
Alright, we're back in the dry. And I got a signal. This is clear, this is repeating. Depth, it's 3 bars down. So could be that the wet was obliterated. Alright, we got it. So depth, this would be, this thing is 8 inches. See, it's got a marker right here. This is 8 inches. So this would be about 5 or 6. So we're in the dry. Let's see what we got. Hey, that's a quarter.
Okay, listen carefully, okay? If you're pondering getting this detector, you want to see this next part right here, okay? Hyperfocus. This next part is what blew my mind, because multi-frequency mode, yes, there's park mode and there's beach mode that you have to switch on the Equinox, field mode, etc. But I was on the multi-frequency mode. I thought I didn't know about MF and MS, and then I saw this.
Oh my God, I'm gonna risk my quarter. All right, so let's do this. Let's dig this and drop it really quick and see if we could get it to repeat in the wet. Doug, oh crap. See, I wasn't ready with the quarter. Gonna have to wait for next wave. No, not throwing my keys down. No way, no way, no how. All right, got the quarter. All right, there's the wave. Probably gonna have to do another beach scoop now. Come on, Merrill, get ready. Quarter in. Cover it over. Oh man, look. Not oh my God, look at this. Not registering. Quarter, I think, is gone.
That is in multi-frequency mode. What a joke. What a joke.
Okay, that just made the price of admission worthwhile right there. This thing is pointless in the wet. Let me see if I can get my quarter back, man. I want my quarter back.
And the Vanquish killed it.
It's Vanquish time. So, I've never used this before. Let's turn it on. Dun, 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 dun. That's very familiar. It's got a $sign in the corner. Jeez. Okay, multi-IQ. Backlight, okay. Off. And you got the iron audio. The iron, you could either notch it out or keep it. I'll think about that. Pinpoint button. I think that's the sensitivity. Ed? What the hell is that? Oh, it's going up and down in this. I'm gonna have to read on that. Well, I have friends named Ed. Ah, and you get volume control. Very simple. And it seems to be all multi-frequency. What's this? Ah, different modes. Here we go. So that seems to be coins, maybe relics. I see a ring, so that might be the beach mode. And I see a person. Merrill, you got to read more. All right, this is not a tutorial on either one of these. This is just looking at the capabilities of each one of these. So let's see.
You could fault me for not reading up on either one of them before I detected with them. However, Garrett's did not come with the manual. It came with a quick start guide.
So far, nothing. Honestly though, all it has to do is show me one clear, deep signal in the wet. It is a clear winner, okay? That's all it's got to do. I'll tell you the difference right off the bat. Listen to how quiet it is. When a wave goes over it, you hear something there. But that's the case with other detectors. Even the Equinox, which I hold in the highest regard. Oh, might have seen something. Could have been the wave though. Here we go. All right, let's get it. Whatever it is.
You might hear on YouTube a lot of detectorists talk about quiet detectors. And the importance of that is you don't want something that's going to cry wolf, okay? The Garrett, to that point, was crying wolf a lot. Part of it, as you know, was because I did not have it in the right frequency. But I love the silence of the Vanquish. And you know, when you get a beep, and yes, there are falses, but when you get the beep, you take it more seriously and you look. If something beeps too much, too many false alarms, you get killed in a fire because you don't take them seriously.
Still there. And we got it. I take no chances. I'm bringing it back to the sand just in case if it's a small little something, at least with this first signal. The winner, undoubtedly, and I think I see it. Yep, the winner undoubtedly is the Vanquish. And that was pretty deep too. That's a good detector.
And we are going to test that undoubtedly today.
All right, we're in the dry here. I was heading back to my car. Got another signal here. This has very much a feel like the Equinox, and I kind of see what they've done. They've taken away some of the bells and whistles. By the way, this is that's pretty down there. All right, I'm gonna need to take out my pinpointer. I was hoping that I could just push it, but here we go. It's a dimmy. I see what they've done. What they've done is they've taken away some of the bells and whistles. For instance, yeah, I don't think that you could change recovery speed on this. And you can change the recovery speed, which alters the depth, which alters the speed at which it could separate signals. Here's another signal. Yeah, this feels very much like an Equinox. And that is not a bad thing. Here we go, we got another nickel. So, I think there's a clear winner. I know I'm not pulling anything spectacular, but, it's, to me, it's a no-brainer. The Vanquish destroys the Ace on the beach.
Incorrect, and we will address that.
What remains to be seen of the Vanquish is how much of an Equinox it is, and that's where the test garden comes in. I am impressed with it after a few minutes of use, perhaps because it feels so familiar, but we have to see. I want to give you a percentage. It's 90%, 95%, I'm not sure yet. I did see that I got a deep signal in the wet. That's all I needed to see. All right, time to go to work, but that test was worthwhile. We have a clear winner at the beach, and that's the Vanquish.
And that brings us to today. I made you wait 19 minutes for that because there still was some valuable stuff that you could have learned, could have taken from what was there yesterday. I made sure to say a bunch of times and point out where I was incorrect. So this brings us to today. Garrett Apex, it gets another shot today because I screwed up. I could have been right about part of it though. Let's see what happens.
I've got mail. It's a new beach scoop. Extreme scoops. Cool. Holy cow, this must have taken forever to fabricate. That's beautiful. Look at the skin on this. I also got a Extreme Scoops shirt. Sweet. And also an Extreme Scoops pouch. That is amazing. This, I think, is part of the scoop. I gotta figure out how to put that on. Wow, look at this thing. Holy crap, now that's a beach scoop. Look at that. Wow. Now last night I put out a video and it pained me to take it down because it was getting some nice views and it was a topic that people wanted to know. The Minelab Vanquish versus the Garrett Apex at the beach. But it's my responsibility to take it down because guess what? I was wrong. I made a big mistake. The mistake was there is an extra mode that I was unaware of. Pardon me for the ignorance on that. But there is a multi-setting for the beach, MS, multi-salt. So we're gonna try that. And you know, yesterday I sure as heck did not like the Apex on the beach. And I just absolutely bashed Garrett because it felt just like one of the Ace detectors 10 years later. But you know what? I need to be thorough. And I said yesterday,
Breaking news. In my life, I have made mistakes, and I've owned up to them when I have made mistakes. I've said I'm wrong, okay?
so guess what? I was wrong. And the responsibility, the responsible thing to do is to just fix that wrong and be diligent. And I'm going to be diligent with this. I want to get to the answers too. You know, I want to see how good of a beach detector the Apex is. One thing that we learned for sure, the Vanquish is an excellent, excellent, excellent beach detector. And we're going to test that some more today as well. The comparison begins. We have arrived. Arrived we have. Let's get the party started. Now I'm gonna go over the steps because I'm a little slow. Number 1, turn on detector. Number 2, we'll turn up the sensitivity. Frequency 5, 10, 15, 20. MS. That's what we're looking for. MS. So that's where I went wrong yesterday. And now we will ground balance. Oh, it's already ground balanced. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's quieter. I'm just slow. Let's give this one a good chance. I'm never gonna lie to you with these reviews, and I will admit when I'm wrong. My initial feeling, woo, cold water. It is chattery. My initial feeling is it is not, was not the same quality as the Vanquish. Let's turn that sensitivity down. Sensitivity. Minus. Okay. In fairness, when I detect with my Equinox, I don't have that at the top sensitivity. Five minutes have passed, no signals. We have a signal. 50-51, that could be good. This is the first scoop from my new beach scoop. Still down there. Oh, this thing is awesome. All right, we got it. Well, I see it. It's not terribly exciting. Oh, great. Really? Oh, here it is. It's still in my scoop. It's a piece of junk metal. But you know what? I got a signal with it in the wet. And it was down there. I turned up the sensitivity a little bit. Okay. 3 bars down, 75. So we have a signal. I wonder if I have it in my scoop. I do, and it's a zinkin. Okay, hey, it's working.
We have now established that, yes, it works in the wet ground of a beach. I said this before, I'll say it again. I was wrong. I apologize, Garrett. Got to do my homework a little bit better, but again, we all make mistakes, and yes, I will admit them. But now, let's start to really look into quality. Like, we know that both detectors work. Which one is better? That's what this video is about.
We have another signal. You see what I'm not liking right now? Is the lack of clarity. The last one beeped after I got it. Let's see. Yeah, I would say I don't have that. Then again, you got to get used to your detector, Merrill. Come on. See what I mean? Numbers, and I think I could hear the difference. I believe I have it in my scoop. I do have it in my scoop. And a bunch of scared sea fleas. Hi, sea fleas. It's gonna be okay, guys. That is, unless you meet a seagull. That's a little different. Yeah, another zinkin. It works.
This could be chalked up as preference, but again, sticking with the theme of crying wolf, you start to tune it out. All of the beeping, you start to tune it out. It's like having a baby. You know when the baby is really wants something. It's like that kind of detector, but it's, I'm a proud parent, but that was an annoying, like, I didn't sleep much then. It's like that. And it's chattery. I don't know if you could see that as a criticism of it. I certainly do.
All right, I'm turning down the sensitivity again because it's too chattery. Now let's redo the test from yesterday. I even have the same coin. So yesterday I had it on the multi-frequency. So I'll show you the issue that I had. So frequency, I had MF. On the beach, you need to be M5. It did not work. I couldn't even find it at all on multi-frequency on the beach. So that was part of my learning curve. And what we're going to do again, we've dug out maybe about 3 or 4 inches. Let's go a little bit deeper. Let's see how deep this can go. And we're at half sensitivity right now. So through that in, let me push that down and cover it over. Okay, no problem. No problem. Good job, Garrett. Let's get that and let's go deeper with it.
This next part, I really think, is the ghost of Charles Garrett, like, messing with me for my mistake. I don't blame you, Charles. I really don't blame you, Charles.
Alright, so my pinpointer from top to bottom actually goes past that. You see that? 8 inches. So this would be 9. Oh, really? Really? Shall we try this again? Nah, actually, that's fine. 8 inches. Now let's move back a little bit. What the hell? It's still wet here. All right, let's do that. Let's go beyond 8 inches and let's see how this does at half sensitivity. Okay, so this is right there. What? Really? Seriously? Take 3. Still in the wet of the beach. Stop talking, Garrett. I know I said bad stuff yesterday. We're trying to fix that. All right, so we are, this is about 9 inches, stay there, 9 inches down. Let's put that all the way down at the bottom there, cover it over, simulate this. Nine inches, okay, cannot get 9 inches. Now, Vanquish time. Let's see. All right, let's see. We have a signal. This has become my official testing quarter. All right, so part of it is coil size. You want depth, you need a bigger coil. This does have a bigger coil. The Viper coil, it's a little bit bigger than a sniper coil. It's a Viper sniper. Viper sniper windshield wiper. But that's what I question. You know, how deep could that go? Guess what? I was wrong yesterday. I'm admitting I was wrong. And I think with a coil of equal size, you might even be able to get a good, you know, a better comparison. But, you know, it might have been able to get that signal. It was fine at about 7 inches, but 9, not so much. Notice, quieter machine. Of course, a wave just came by now, but runs in silence. You have less guesswork. Hey, is that a signal or is that a signal? So, you know, personally, I think that's big. It depends on what you value. But we're talking about 2 machines in the same price range right here. You want to see how sensitive this thing is? Look at this. That's 1.5 feet away. Holy cow, look at this. All right, different angle for you. Let's put this down, actually over here. Yeah, don't get it swept away in the ocean though. That would be... Still getting a signal up here.
Let's finish by hearing what Garrett and Minelab have to say about these detectors, because the concept is actually very similar.
Not all things are created equal. You know that. New technology, new experiences, new frontiers. And now you get to master them all. Metal detectors used to work on a single frequency, so you could typically find only a limited range of metals at one time. Small coins, fine jewelry, gold. If you imagine a flashlight that lit up only one color, that's what you'd have. Then, we got better, and switchable multi-frequency detectors came about. You could find different types of treasure, but you needed to know in advance what you were looking for. So we'd have to manually switch our flashlight to different colors before we could find our treasure. Good if you were psychic, but not so handy for the rest of us. But now, we have Minelab's revolutionary multi-IQ technology. Simultaneous multi-frequency detectors that can find any metal in any soil, any time. Our imaginary multi-IQ flashlight now lets us see the entire range of color, every type of metal at one time. That's Minelab's multi-IQ technology. No more digging around in the dark. You've just shone a light on the future. Affordable, effective, ingenious. Multi-IQ. All metals, all soils, all the time. Minelab. Performance is everything.
The power of choice is yours with Apex Multiflex Multi-Frequency Technology. Multiflex frequency technology, frequency, and the power of multiflex technology, true simultaneous multi-frequency mode. Your Apex uses a range of frequencies, simultaneous frequencies, powerful single frequencies, with simultaneous multi-frequency, and that's the power of multiflex technology. This means Apex offers you 48 different frequency setting choices. Frequency and the power of multiflex technology, multiflex frequency technology, multiflex multi-frequency technology. Tell your dealer you're ready with the Garrett Ace Apex.
I told my dealer I was ready for both. What Minelab is doing reminds me a lot of what Tesla is doing and how it disrupted the automotive industry. And I'm starting to understand the significance of seeking frequency. All right, so low frequency targets, low frequency wavelengths have longer wavelengths, gets greater depth. So if you want to go deep, you want a low frequency, 5 kilohertz. Minelab just updated their machines with a 4 kilohertz band, and that helps. Better for detecting high conductivity targets like silver, not good for finding smaller targets. So finding those deep, small targets, that is a challenge with that frequency. Not good for low conductivity targets like gold or iron. Now, high frequency have shorter wavelengths, great for detecting small objects like tiny gold nuggets. I can't tell you how many times I have found earrings with the equinox, and other detectors really struggle with that. Better for low conductivity targets like gold and iron. Less depth is achieved than low frequency. So small and deep, that's very hard to do. Higher accuracy, closer to the surface, more sensitive to ground mineralization interference, because that interference is small objects. Target separation is good on both. But I remember from my day at the park, you have to swing extra slow with the Garrett. Then again, I had tested that in a very, very trashy park. But you know what? Let's keep this review beach specific. I'll amend my comments from yesterday's video that really only 500 of you saw, and I took down because it was wrong, that it's not an advancement over the AT Pro. Yes, it is. It is a different detector. It is beach capable, and that in itself shows that it's a higher level detector than the AT Pro and the Ace, the previous Ace models. Some people don't mind chattery detectors. I'm not a big fan. You've heard me complain about the Nocta Amphibio quite a bit. It's a bit too chattery for me. Having that said, I did do a review of the Noctis simplex on the beach. I would say, and we're talking about beach specific here, not parks, I would say that the Apex is stronger than the simplex on the beach. Not as strong as the Vanquish. Probably due to the difference in coil size, the advantage also goes towards the 540 Minelab Vanquish. Now the Garrett is the more expensive detector. It's $424 without headphones, and it's $369 for the Minelab Vanquish. That kind of seals the deal. If we're talking about value, total value that you get, without a doubt, I would go Minelab Vanquish. Now, if you didn't have enough proof on my feelings on the Vanquish, check out what I'm going to do. This has been a long time coming. If you've been watching my videos, my Equinox has been glitching because of the battery, and I've hesitated to send it in just because it is that epic of a detector. I don't feel like I am losing that much when I use the Vanquish. It's that good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in my Equinox. I've been waiting for something to step up. This is my go-to detector now, although the XP Deus is really, I want to learn more about that one. So I'm going to send right now, and that's that. So I want to end this video with something that I've never done before, because it's just never happened before. I got a really, really nice message from Miss April Fisher, whose son Luke watches my videos, and he was singing a song, one of the raps that I did, and he did a really, really good job of that. I couldn't quite figure out how to get the sound going on it, but I got the video of it. Maybe we could get him to do another one, and we put it right into the video. So thank you, Luke. What's up? And I want to wish you a happy birthday. So thank you again for watching these videos. All right, everybody, it is time to go hunting for me here. So I wish everybody good luck and happy hunting, and more videos coming very soon. Thank you for watching.